Hello students, welcome to West Bengal English Medium Guide. Today I am going to give you the exercise question answers from chapter 2 Latitudes and Longitudes class 6 Geography CBSE board. At first we have some objectives behind the chapter. Number A, tick the correct answer. Number 1, the total number of parallels at an interval of 5 degree are. Answer is number B, 36. Number 2. In which hemisphere is the Antarctic Circle located? Answer is number C, southern. Number 3. The prime meridian passes through which country? Answer is number D, UK. Number 4. The total number of meridians at an interval of 5 degree are. Answer is number C, 72. Number 5. The standard meridian of India has been chosen at. Answer is number B, 82.30 degree east. Number B. Name at least 2 countries through which the following latitudes pass. Okay. Number 1. Tropic of Cancer, Algeria, Egypt, India. Number 2. Equator, Colombia, Brazil, Maldives. Number 3. Prime meridian, Europe, Africa, Antarctica. Number 4. Tropic of Cancer, South America, Africa, Australia. Now number C. Match the columns. Number 1. Prime meridian. Answer is B, Greenwich. Number 2. Equator. Answer is number D, Great Circle. Number 3. Torrid zone. Answer is number A, hottest region. Number 4. Axis. Answer is number C, poles. Okay, now number D, distinguish between in the following. Number 1, parallels and meridians. Okay, number 1 under parallels. Parallels are imaginary horizontal lines that run east to west around the earth. Under meridians, number 1, meridians are imaginary vertical lines that run from the North Pole to the South Pole. Number 2 here, they measure latitude, which is the distance north or south of the equator. Number 2, they measure longitude, which is the distance east or west of the prime meridian. Number 3, examples of parallels. Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degree north. Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degrees south. Arctic Circle, 66.5 degree north, and Antarctic Circle, 66.5 degrees south, and equator 0 degree. Number 3, there examples of meridians. 0 degree prime meridian, 180 degree international date line. Number 2, difference between latitude and longitude. Number 1, we can draw a set of circles between the north and south pole. These circles are called lines of latitude. Number 1, we can draw a set of lines joining the north pole and the south pole. These lines are called lines of longitude. Number 2, it is also known as parallels. There number 2, it is also known as meridians. Number 3, the length of the lines are different. Number 3 here, the length of the lines are same. Number 4, it classifies heat zones. Number 4, it classifies time zones. Number 5, there are 180 latitude lines. Number 5, there are 360 longitude lines. Differences between local time and standard time. Number 1, the time determined according to the longitude of the place is the local time of that place. Number 1 here, a more or less central meridian passing through a country is selected to give the standard time of that country. Number 2, local time implies the time of a place determined on the basis of apparent movement of the sun. Number 2, their standard time refers to the fixed time for places falling in the same meridian set in a country by law. Number 3, it changes continuously with a change in longitude. Number 3, it remains same for a particular country. Okay. Number 4, differences between torrid zone and frigid zone. Number 1, it lies between the Tropic of Cancer 23.5 degree north and the Tropic of Capricorn 23.5 degree south. Number 1, frigid zone. It lies beyond the Antarctic Circle and the Arctic Circle. Number 2, receives direct sunlight throughout the year. Number 2, receives extremely slanting rays of the sun. Number 3, experiences high temperatures and is considered the hottest zone on Earth. Number 3, experiences long winters and short summers with polar days and nights. Number 8, explain the following terms. Number 1, equator. The longest parallel of latitude is called the equator. Earth's grid. The network of parallels and meridians on the globe is called the Earth's grid. Heat zones. A heat zone refers to a specific area or region characterized by its typical temperature range and level of heat intensity. Number 4, great circle. Equator measures at 0 degree is the longest parallel of latitude. It is popularly known as a great circle, as all parallels are concentric circles and the equator being the longest exactly midway divides the earth into two equal halves. Number 5, prime meridian. The meridian which passes through Greenwich was taken as the prime meridian. Time zones. Time zone is a zone on the terrestrial globe that is approximately 15 degree longitude wide and extend from pole to pole and within which a uniform clock time is used. Number 8, give very short answers. Number 1, the North Pole always points towards which star? Pole star. Number 2, what are the lines of latitudes also called parallels? Number 3, which parallels are not circles? The north and south poles. Number 4, which is the largest parallel on the globe? The equator. Number 5, the Arctic Circle is located in which hemisphere? In the north hemisphere. Number 6, what are the lines of longitude also called as meridians? Number 7, what is the other name given to the 0 degree meridian? Prime meridian. Number G, give short answers. Number 1, how is the axis of the earth useful in locating places on the globe? The axis is an imaginary line running through the earth from the North Pole to South Pole. It helps define the earth's equator. Latitude lines which run parallel to the equator are measured in degree north or south from it, helping locate places in terms of how far they are from the equator. The earth's axis combined with its rotation is used to establish time zones. It also provides a basis for orienting maps and globes, ensuring that directions like north and south align correctly. Number 2, compare the features of the torrid zone and temperate zone. Torrid zone. Torrid means extremely hot. The zone between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn is known as the torrid zone. It is the hottest zone because the sun is directly over it at least once during the solar year in this zone. This zone experiences hot and humid climate throughout the year. Temperate zone. Temperate means neither too hot nor too cold. The temperate zone lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the north and the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the south. In this zone, the sun is never directly over it. Thus, the climate is moderate because of the slanting rays of the sun. The 4 annual seasons, spring, summer, autumn and winter, occur in this area. Number 3, what are the advantages of having parallels and meridians? The network of parallels and meridians on the surface of the globe is known as the Earth's grid. We can locate any place on the surface of the Earth with the help of this grid. Number 4, name any 4 countries which have more than one time zone. Russia, Canada, USA and Australia. Number 8, long answers. What are the main characteristics of the parallels? The parallels or the lines of latitude have the following characteristics. First point, all parallels are complete circles except 90 degree north and 90 degree south, which are points. The second point, the equator is the largest parallel. The length of the other parallels decrease as one moves away from the equator towards the pole. Next point, all parallels are located at an equal distance from each other. Next, the distance between any two parallels at an interval of 1 degree on the surface of the earth is about 111 km. Last point, the equator is the only great circle while the other parallels are all small circles. Number 2. What are the main characteristics of the meridians? The meridians or the lines of longitude have the following characteristics. First point, the length of all the meridians is the same as each one is a semicircle. Next point, any two opposite meridians when taken together form a complete circle, which is great circle. Third point, the maximum distance between any two meridians is at the equator, which is about 111 km from 1 degree of longitude. Next, the distance between any two meridians decreases as we go away from the equator towards the pole. All the meridians meet at the poles. Last point, east of the prime meridian up to 180 degree east is the eastern hemisphere, whereas west of the prime meridians up to 180 degree west is the western hemisphere. Number 3, what is the relationship between longitude and time? Give examples. There is a direct relationship between the longitude of a place and the time at that place. As the earth rotates, every meridian on earth faces the sun once a day. This is the time when the sun reaches the highest point in the sky. We call it midday or noon time at that meridian. The word meridian actually stands for midday. As the earth rotates from west to east, the places which are situated towards the east of the prime meridian will have sunrise earlier than those which are situated towards the west. This means that Tokyo experiences sunrise before London and London experiences sunrise before New York. Thus, the places which are towards the east of the prime meridian will be ahead of the Greenwich time, and those towards the west of the prime meridian will be behind the Greenwich time. Number 4. What is the purpose of having time zones? Some countries in the world, such as Russia, Canada, USA and Australia, have a large longitudinal extent. One standard time for these countries was not enough to provide the uniformity of time. In 1884, the International Prime Meridian Conference agreed to divide the world into 24 standard time zones. Each zone is a narrow belt running from north to south with a west-east extent of 15 degrees of the longitude. In a few cases, the west-east extent is a multiple of 7.5 degree longitude. The west-east boundary of each time zone was adjusted with the political boundaries of those countries falling within that time zone. Number 5. Why is the standard time of Bangladesh half an hour ahead of India? The standard time of Bangladesh is set at UTC plus 6, which is 30 minutes ahead of India's standard UTC plus 5:30. So, the standard time of Bangladesh is half an hour ahead of India. Number 6. Why is standard time needed for every country? Standard time is needed for every country to ensure coordination, efficiency and consistency across various activities and regions. A meridian passing through the center of each time zone has been selected to give standard time of the time zone. As far as possible, the standard time of each time zone has been chosen to be an exact time number of hours ahead or behind GMT. Number 7. How does the time of a place depend on its longitude? The time determined according to the longitude of a place is the local time of that place. All places on the same meridian will have the same local time. The local time of a place can also be calculated if we know the longitude of that place and the local time and longitude of another place. So these are the exercise question answers from the chapter the latitude and the longitude. I will provide the inside question answers in the next video. So till then, take care and bye.